Jolon True, and welcome to my Let's Play of Star Trek Online on the PS4. I am the Big Bit 82, and this is part 99 of my Romulan Republic Federation aligned tactical officer. We're about to undertake another mission in the New Frontiers arc, where we're going to go and render aid to the USS Forrestal, which has lost some 30 years ago. And we're going to be assisted by Captain LaForge on board the USS Challenger, the legendary cuttlefish. The legendary Captain LaForge on board the USS Challenger. So let's hail them for the mission, and the mission, of course, is beyond the Nexus. We're going to tangle with the Nexus from what is considered to be the worst Star Trek film ever made. Star Trek Generations. Who needs to be reminded of that film? Anyway, beyond the Nexus.
Starfleet recently received a distress signal from the USS Forrestal, a ship they thought was lost in the Nexus back in 2332. They sent a cruiser out to investigate, but it hasn't checked in for some time. Starfleet would like our assistance in the matter. The cruiser's last position was in the Rotanev system. Meet with the USS Challenger there to investigate the situation. Her captain has some experience with the Nexus.
Accept. Thank you, Datan. So let's begin beyond the Nexus. Should be a nice short mission. This one's actually, he was chief engineer. He was the con officer in season 1, but he was made chief engineer in season 2. But they actually kind of figured out that they actually needed a chief engineer on the Next Generation, because if you watch the first season, now going for about four different chief engineers, including the really not Scotty Lieutenant Commander Argyle, who was made chief engineer.
Looks like the 2 missing ships are here, although they're both in a disabled state. Neither of them have responded to our hails.
They might not be able to.
That's entirely possible. Even minimal exposure to the Nexus can be pretty disruptive to ship systems. I think we should take a closer look. Things could be worse than our initial scans have indicated.
Let's get closer and scan then. So we have the USS Challenger, which is a Galaxy class. Madison, this is a Galaxy class, I think. And the Forrestal, which is a Galaxy class. And my ship's engines are bigger than every single one of them. So let's receive a howl. Let's answer the howl from the USS Madison. Yeah, he was also the con officer. Yeah, in season 1 he was the pilot, and then he got moved over to chief engineer in season 2. Season 2 onward, he was chief engineer. They brought in Wesley took over as pilot.
Apologies. This ship's taken some damage here. Short-range comms are barely working, and we're experiencing widespread systems failure on all decks. Our Nexus defense screen's overloaded, and we were exposed to a full blast. We're lucky to be here. We could use your help.
Yeah, LaForge was he did pretty much everything he did, but yeah. We're on our way. Admiral, the Challenger is hailing us on screen.
Something's not right here. I worked on the Nexus Defense Screens project, and a catastrophic failure like that seems unlikely. In an overload situation like she described, the ship wouldn't be disabled. it'd be destroyed.
This is the second stream I've done, Mr. Freeze. Mr. Freezer, sir. Welcome. Let's get a short range scan. I do two streams. I do two streams a day on Star Trek. Monday and Tuesday it's Discovery at 8 o'clock UK time, and 9 o'clock UK time is this character, Romulan Republic. Thursday I'm going to be playing Ghost Recon, and Friday is World of Warships. Saturday and Sunday I do my two other lower level characters on Star Trek Online. Once these are done, they'll move over to Monday and Tuesday, so it'll all be one. Thank you for subscribing. Now I have a whole playlist of all of them, all my streams. I have some completed ones as well. I'm picking up some Nexus radiation, signs of minor combat damage on both ships, but nothing close to what the captain of the Madison was claiming. Admiral Madison has raised shields and are powering their weapons. But alert all hands, battle stations.
Whatever they fired has disrupted most of our system. We're sending ducks over here.
Shield has failed.
We're still trying to figure out what they hit us with over here. Whatever it was, it knocked most of our systems out. We're running on emergency power. I think we'd better get over there and find out what's going on while we still have a functioning ship between us. Meet me at these coordinates on deck 10.
BMO. Yeah, they stood very little chance against a nearly fully upgraded scimitar warbird. It's cute that they tried.
Looks like someone activated the security system on this deck. Fortunately, I know a thing or two about that system. The console here is offline, but there should be a functional one nearby in a holodeck. From there, we can access the system and shut the fields down.
Sounds like a plan. Lead the way, Commander. Captain. So.
This holodeck's damaged. Let's try the next one.
Yeah, they definitely went for the wrong ship. And I've gone to the wrong holodeck. Okay, enough of that.
Alright, let's get to work. With luck, we should be able to bypass the system and drop those... Wait.
Something wrong, Captain?
Someone's loading up a holodeck program in here, and I've got a feeling it's not for R&R.
Ready weapons.
Activating Program Barclay, 42 Epsilon. Safety protocols are disengaged.
Please, help us! The Borg are everywhere!
The program's locked. We'll have to survive the battle to leave. Last wave. Unless they change the program.
Right, any more?
Oh, thank you. If there's anything I can do to repay you, anything at all.
Computer, pause program.
That's definitely a Reg Barkley program. Let's get back to business. We'd better bypass security before they send more sparring partners to deal with.
You got a Starfleet character. Yeah, it's I don't really like the Klingon story arcs, to be perfectly honest. They've updated them, but it's still nah. I much prefer Starfleet. I mean, even this game's centered around Starfleet. I mean, after you get out of your respective.
Okay, that did it. Security systems are down on this deck, and they won't be putting us into another holodeck scenario anytime soon.
This is Commander Tafai. Please I repeat, if you can hear this, come to 10 forward at once. There's...
We're barely reading you from here.
Our defenses just dropped. We require your... They are closing on us. Hurry. It won't be long before they attack.
Who's going to attack?
Someone's jamming that signal. We'd better get to 10 forward.
Agreed. Right. As nostalgic as that door sound is, it's not quite the from the from the original series. Yeah, that. Missions on this game, like some can be hard, but some just more annoying when you run into bugs. Commander Tafal.
Thank you for coming. The Madison has been taken over by hostile forces, and we are in dire need of assistance.
What happened here?
We responded to a distress call from USS Forrestal, long thought lost to the Nexus. As we closed to assist, the Madison was struck by a potent beam of psionic energy. It disabled the ship and left us vulnerable to attack. Mind-controlled members of the Forrestal's crew then beamed over and took control of this vessel. We few are all that remain free.
Who or what is behind this?
An alien of tremendous psionic ability, formerly trapped within the Nexus. We believe it lured the Forrestal there in an escape attempt, which failed. Somehow, it was able to break free when the Nexus recently returned. Though powerful, there are limits to the alien's ability. The combat with your ship has weakened it considerably. Now is the time to strike. The controlled crew are bound to attack again soon.
Set weapons to stun if they do.
Picking up transporter signals, multiple contacts. We've got incoming.
Enemy contacts, inbound.
I do like playing Star Trek Online. I actually played it when it originally came out on PC back in 2009. I got the deluxe edition, which included a t-shirt, some pictures, and the Deep Space Nine uniform.
Looks like we bought ourselves a little time. We should discuss our next move soon. You might talk with some of the survivors here for more information as well. Your call.
Thank you, Captain. Yeah, I was following the game's development when they originally had. The original plan they had was that you would actually be a member of a crew of a ship. and like everyone shares position, but they kind of realised that that was too much of a large scale. It just never,
Am I
it never
glad
happened.
to see you? Things were looking more than a little ugly until you got here. I'd pour you a drink, but all of the replicators went offline an hour ago.
How are you holding up?
As good as can be, under the circumstances. Still amazed we haven't been, dominated by that alien. The commander thinks it's because we all come from a species with psionic abilities. As good a reason as any, I suppose.
Just saying. She's a compon. So, in case you didn't know, Ensign Static.
Ensign Seitel, security. Your arrival is most fortuitous. Our numbers have dwindled considerably since the enemy's initial assault. Until your arrival, I calculated our odds of survival at 4,286 to 1.
You got a lot of Vulcan precision. How about now, Ensign?
Difficult to fully assess at this juncture. However, I am willing to state that our odds have improved considerably. If all of you were psionics, our odds would be even better. The alien is quite ineffective against those with mental abilities.
I see. Carry on, Ensign. Do you feel insulted there, Sartre? No, we're Romulans. You know, we're an offshoot of you. That means we have psionic abilities. Is that your... Yeah, guess she's upset about something. Ensign Rana.
Ensign Rana, engineering. Sorry for staring, Captain LaForge. Your work on transwarp theory was required reading at the Academy. I never thought I'd actually meet you. Wish it were under different circumstances.
Report, Ensign.
Right. Well, they hit main engineering first. If you're going down there, be on your guard. Several of us tried to take it back a couple of days ago. They beamed in and took us by surprise. I was the only one to make it back here.
Don't let it weigh you down. To them, the mothership. I don't know that mission. No, I don't know that mission. Top of my head. What mission is it? Also, you need to make sure that you have upgraded your gear. It's just the same thing that. Okay, thank you very much for watching, Cuttlefish.
I have a feeling these attacks will intensify as the alien gains strength. If we're going to do something to save this ship, we'll need to do it fast. Let's get down to main engineering. I think we can get a better grip on the security system there and use it to incapacitate both the hostile crew and the alien.
Agreed.
Take these psionic inhibitors with you. We hope to use them on some of our dominated crewmates prior to your arrival. But I suspect they will serve you better at this time. They should protect you if the alien attempts to take control of your minds.
Thank you, Commander. Okay, let's head down to engineering. I wish that would shut up.
Watch it! They're beaming in reinforcements. Heads up! More hostiles incoming!
Huh. Warp core, a Galaxy-class starship.
We've got a couple of problems here. Main power's offline, and there's a lot of Nexus radiation getting past the screens. I'll handle the power situation while you deal with the radiation. Once that's done, we can bring the security systems back online.
Understood. More minigames.
Nice work. Radiation levels are back in the safe zone, and I've managed to prime the warp core. Give me a hand with it, and we can restore main power.
Acknowledged. Upgrading. You need these things here. Upgrade stuff. But best ones is the ones I was talking about in my previous stream with cuttlefish, which is these guys. If you go and get these Phoenix prize boxes, these cost a lithium. Pop it open. And then if you get down to the uncommon ones, if you can get your hands on these guys, Phoenix upgrade, Phoenix Universal Tech upgrades, they're really they're free, no dilithium costs to upgrade at all. The other thing you can do, which is another trick,
that did it. Main power's back online, and warp core is stable. I've activated most of the security systems, but it looks like the bridge is still under enemy control. It's a good bet that's where the alien is.
Let's rotate the bridge. Another trick is that when you replay a mission, so if you do another mission that you're on, you can
many remnants
say, for argument's sake, the crossroads at Craterus.
Many remnants settled on Craterus after the fallout from Shinzan's rebellion.
You'll get gear up to your new level, so you don't have to upgrade it. You can just keep replaying the mission over and over and over again, and then it'll kick you out. That's another trick you can do. That's clearly not the one to the bridge. Well, this has to be the one to the bridge.
This ship and all upon it belong to Cosmos.
Starfleet disagrees with you on that.
Your words mean nothing. Kill them. Kill them now.
We are here to assist you.
New link. It's the. Oh, yeah.
I'm reading. The Challenger might.
New link. That's the Kardashian struggle. That one.
I'm reading the alien on sensors. It's back on the Forrestal. This isn't over yet.
Recommendations?
The Challenger might be able to fight, but most of this ship's crew is unconscious. Beam back to your ship and deal with the Forrestal. I'll do what I can here to get the shields up and keep the Madison in one piece.
Understood. Good luck, Captain. Ready to beam over in your command, Admiral. Ah, see, you mean the Jemadar Dreadnought that appears to defend the planet at the space station. Yeah, it's a bit of a bugger, he is. Yeah, it's everyone plays the after your tutorial missions and stuff. Everyone gets merged together. So yeah, Admiral, we're being held by the Forrestal. I think it's the alien on screen.
Shall the battle continue? Shall you strike me anew again and again until nothing remains?
Stand down and the fight's over.
Once I was imprisoned within the Nexus, cast away for defying those who called themselves my rulers. And now a new jailer comes, demanding submission.
Release the ship and her crew.
No, I need this ship and everyone on it. They give me what I need to return home and avenge my imprisonment. I will not give them up.
Unfortunate. Tactical fighter to save.
Challenger stands ready to assist you.
I mean, Kashbora, if you thought a Galaxy class could do nothing to me, what do you think an ambassador's going to try and do? Man, all I've got to recommend is that it's like if you replay some older missions and get. I don't know what ship you're using. Cannons generally are useful, but only if you're in the only if you're a tactical officer, because then you can boost. You can do abilities. Because I'm a tactical officer, so I can use cannons, and I can use on a tactical vessel. My bridge officers, I'm geared them out to be able to like, boost the cannon fire. Just how the Forrestal.
It seems I am at your mercy. Will you strike the killing blow now, as is your right?
No, you'll be taken into custody alive.
If that is to be my fate, I yield. The ship and crew are yours. It is an unexpected mercy, one I would not extend to a vanquished foe on the battlefield. Much has changed since my banishment to the Nexus.
You made the right choice. Admiral, we're being held by the Madison. Put them on screen.
Nicely done. I was able to get a call into Starfleet, and we should have backup here soon. In the meantime, I'll keep working with the crews of the disabled ships. We'll have them up and running again in no time.
Glad to hear it.
You saved a lot of lives here today. You showed mercy to someone who wasn't inclined to return the favor. That goes a long way, in my book.
Thank you, Captain.
You're welcome. The Nexus is definitely worth studying, but only under safe conditions. The crews of the Forrestal and the Madison found that out the hard way, I'm afraid. Just like we did on the Enterprise all those years ago.
Likewise, safe travels, Captain. Alright, all decks reported in, ready to depart. Yes, so are you a tactical officer, engineer or science officer? Because a lot of players make a.
Your report is quite fascinating. The alien you encountered was within the Nexus for eons, and yet it wanted to leave. As I understand it, the Nexus is a paradise. Apparently, there's at least one life form out there who disagrees. In the meantime, you saved many lives and 3 Starfleet vessels. Hopefully, the alien can find peace in its life beyond the Nexus. Our allies in Starfleet are pleased with your service. Captain LaForge's report states that the damaged ships will spend some time in space dock, but they'll be ready for duty again soon. This is fortunate, as the Alliance can use all the ships it can get on the frontier these days. Well done.
Yeah. As you can see here, these are all geared to me. If I come back, I can repeat it, and I can get the. Actually, try the theme base stuff. It's pretty good, except for the torpedo. The torpedo's pants. Yeah. Are you? So you're a tactical officer. Now, a lot.
The Kantari and Lucar.
A lot of. I made the mistake as well when I played the game back on the PC. Are you flying a cruiser? Okay, if you're a tactical officer and you're flying a cruiser, you can get away with it. Right, I'm gonna have to see if my transport has. Go to ESD. And if you're a tactical officer, you'll have like a little red thing in the bottom corner of your name. You're flying a heavy cruiser. Yeah. Yeah, you made the mistake that I made many years ago. Yeah, a tactical officer. A tactical officer shouldn't be in a cruiser. You can get away. You can get around it. But you should be in the escort. I think that ranked level 20. It's at level 20. It's tier 2. It's the Saber, I think it is. It's not a problem. It's a common mistake. A lot of tactical officers prefer to fly cruisers just because they're more tanky. Because you've got more health, so that's why a lot of tactical officers tend to just go towards the cruisers. Problem with the cruisers is that they're slow and as a tactical officer, you don't get the buffs to be able to take the damage.
Holodeck time can be reserved at the kiosk on deck 48.
But it's your free ship, so you unfortunately you're committed to it, because it costs dilithium to get a new ship. So that means you're flying that one. The Cheyenne. You should be in this one, which is the heavy escort, which is the Akira class.
The counseling staff is hosting an open house at 12:30 hours. Frappuccino and light refreshments will be available.
Because as you can see, the Akira, you get more tactical console slots, which are more helpful, and also you get the two bridge officers. One of them's a lieutenant commander. Lieutenant Commander Tactical and Lieutenant Tactical Engineering Lieutenant and Tactical Lieutenant. You can get around it. I mean, the Cheyenne's not a bad ship, just it's really, really horrible to move. Yeah, it's not your fault. It's not your fault at all, Mr. Fraser. It is very common. Honestly, I made that mistake as well. I flew around in a cruiser until I did PvP on PC, and I got told, I shouldn't be in that ship because the tactical officer is wasted inside a cruiser. It's very common. I mean, because you see, the base hull there is 26,000 on the Cheyenne in comparison to the. You lose 6,000 base hull with the Akira. It's very common to do that. Well, well, you can't put cannons on the heavy. I don't think you can put cannons on the heavy cruisers, so I don't think you can. So what I could suggest, is well, it's the basic. I think now. Well, it's all about your bridge officers as well. Your bridge officers will be able to pull you through. Because the Cheyenne, I think it's got. Yeah, so you got lieutenant command, lieutenant tactical, lieutenant commander engineering, ensign engineering, and lieutenant lieutenant science. Well, yeah, it's all depending on what your bridge officers are. So your engineer, the lieutenant commander engineering, you should have yeah. You can't get rid of it because you'll need dilithium to get the Akira. So I think it's 4,500 dilithium to get the Akira. I think. Yeah, I got discount because it's I think it's 5,000. I think it's 5,000 dilithium to be able to purchase another ship. Yeah, so with your engineers, so how I would do it, because you only got an ensign. So the ensign, the lieutenant who's in the tactical position have put tactical team 1 in that slot. No, you're not doomed. No, you're not doomed. You can salvage it. It's hard to explain unless I get the ship out. And because I'm streaming on another character, it's right. Have I changed to my tactical officer? Get to see all my characters now. Stream officially ended after that mission, but if I go to an actual tactical officer, so this is my main character. Yes, she's on riser. No, you can salvage. I'm just changing characters. You're just getting to see all my characters. This is my main tactical officer. It's not my main character. The one I played is the one I started the game on. So just because I'm trying to picture the characters, you see. Yeah, so in the crew stations, this is your tactic. This is your officers' positions. I don't have a Cheyenne, so so the Cheyenne's got a lieutenant commander engineering, which you say you got Zara. There's Savara. So that's how I have my Savara kitted out. So I have emergency power to battery, which gives you a boost to auxiliary power, and then you divert your auxiliary power to so emergency power to auxiliary, and then she's got engineering team 1. The other engineer, the other engineer I would have How do you recruit? If you're on ESD, let's go to ESD. I really should do a tutorial stream. Actually, that's what I might do. Hang on a sec. Yeah, if you go to ESD, where Admiral Quinn is.
I have discovered.
Go away, yeah, Dapper. You go to where Admiral Quinn's office is. Below Admiral Quinn's office at ESD, there's an officer who gives you bridge officers. You can purchase bridge officers off him, and also training manuals. And then you just kit them out as you like. You can do like that. As long as you have engineering team on your ship, you'll be fine. Then it can be repaired. But unless I see the ship, there's nothing much I can do. But yeah, you should be all right. Just keep plugging through. Anyway, on the Big Creator 2, thank you very much for watching, including this additional bit. Please subscribe, comments are welcome, and I appreciate any thumbs up as well. And I will see you in part 100, when we carry on a Romulan character, not this one. Until then, thank you very much for watching. Jade on True, and ciao for now.